Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Here we are. It's Friday. We made it somehow to Friday. And so, once again, it is time to rank 8-bit Nintendo games. Chosen by you, the viewer. You can join the advisory panel over at patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. And look at all that's on offer over there for bonus shows and tiers and access and all sorts of stuff. And you can be one of the folks to join the advisory panel and suggest games. Most of the 510 games on our list so far have been suggested by you, the viewer. And there's been some really good suggestions up around here, generally. And some less good ones down, let's say, I don't know, about here or so. Some might say they're the dregs of the NES library, but we still have quite a few games to go, so, maybe there'll be some new stuff to make its way onto the bottom of the list. I don't know. I don't really know. This is episode 90. We've got a batch of games. Why don't we just dive in? Let me just get it going right now. Right now. That's not the right thing. That's the wrong thing. This is, okay, we're getting... okay, yeah, we're doing... Okay, there. Chili Bus suggested this game. Sometimes, I see suggestions from folks, and I think, yeah, it's a good time to get some of these... We gotta get them done, man. And I don't have high hopes for this on account of there've been a few of these that we've seen already, and they've not been great games. But maybe this is the great RoboCop game. Maybe RoboCop 3 is the good one. Maybe it's like an inverse sort of situation where RoboCop 3, the movie, is terrible. But maybe it's a good game. It's from the same developers that brought you a Mortal Kombat for the Genesis, so... Yeah. It's just a lot of games on the NES that I did not play back then, and because otherwise I would have known just how many NES games were developed using Commodore 64 audio techniques. We've got a kid with a gun. Oh man, RoboCop 3. It's a bad movie. Yep, okay, command.com. Yep, load BIOS. It's a decent looking Ann Lewis. How many bullets does it take? How much fucking nuke or whatever are these guys on? What the fuck, man? Come and get it, scum, it says at the top of the screen. Oh, you can't make the screen scroll back. There's an item there, but you don't get to get that. I think really any game where like a good chunk of the gameplay is, well, they shoot standing up, so you need to crouch every time a guy is on screen, I think that sucks. Is this a mine that's going to hurt? Let's find out. Okay. Firepower upgraded. Oh, I've got rapid fire now. It's good, you know, it's a good landing noise. They did a good job. Efficiency increased. Oh, I don't have limited bullets. I'm so used to like RoboCop games being like, you've only got X number of bullets and then you have to punch people or something. Like yeah. Well, how many missiles can I use then? I mean, I was able to shoot at a downward angle before, but not now, apparently. How many missiles does it take to kill that man? I assure you, at one point, it was letting me shoot downward. Okay, so I have to start shooting and then push down. That's how we do that. Which means if I start shooting and then push down, I won't duck and I won't be able to dodge bullets. I also cannot turn around while crouched, which, you know, that's realistic. I mean, you know, like, it's not easy, especially if you are a robot cop. Like, while crouched, you know, then turning around, like, that's not easy. Prepare to enter the repair lab. Oh, God. Oh, I had a set, no, I only had a limited number of repair capsules, I guess, huh? Well, we want to reallocate. We need more head. We could use more body. Get some arms. And I guess some legs. What the fuck does this matter? It's just shown in-game as like a raw overall number. So what is this? Negotiate the perilous obstacles in the old abandoned factory and make your way to the ultimate conflict. The ultimate conflict. So I would like to pick that up, but I guess, well, oh, I don't have my rapid fire anymore, huh? That makes it even harder to... There we go. Arm units malfunctioning. Oh, so it's like my gun jam up because my arms are fucked up? Is that... Did that happen? I can't tell. What a cool firefight that was. This is indeed a perilous obstacle course. They were not fucking around. Homing missiles, okay. Great. System missile jammed? Look at this. It won't. It just won't. They blew up RoboCop. Now what? Oh, can I not put periods in mine? Bullshit. Yeah, like there's no way to look at your warning, leg units damaged. It is an interesting idea to have, you know, damage to specific body parts and have that, you know, theoretically have an impact on RoboCop's ability to, you know, fight crime or whatever. Missile jammed. Yeah, like if my arms are too fucked up, just sometimes I won't shoot. And it's not like prominently... displayed, you know, like the little line of text up there that says, hey, this is your shit your shit is shitty, is not enough. Oh no. I thought maybe I could fall onto that platform, but he falls at an angle. The ultimate showdown here. A real standoff. Missile jammed. I wonder if it just jams for the, like, they don't let you use homing missiles on the boss fight? Or if it is something more sinister. What a pain in the ass. This whole game. This is not. This is worse. This is maybe worse than the rapid fire. It's like, okay, what do we think we can stand on in this section? What the fuck? Ah! Getting the steps in. Oh, fuck you. Fuck this game. Holy shit. Evil propeller. Double ninja? Fuck you! Are you kidding me? I shot. Wait, what? Oh, nah, God! Come on! Well, clearly I need to get to level 2 with less arm damage next time. %101% efficiency right there. Look at that. They don't make them like this anymore. You like how I was shooting into the ground there while I was trying to shoot that guy? Because of the way the shooting works in this game and it being real good? You like the way this game is good? Like, if you're gonna make a character that's not, like, super nimble and able to deal with shit like that, I think having, like, enemies that crouch and fire is actually really shitty. Because it's literally, like, the only thing you have, the only tool in your fucking toolbox is to crouch. I think having enemies that can, like, immediately start shooting when they see you on screen, even though you can't really turn and shoot until after you land, is really fucked. Apparently, it's arms day every day at the RoboCop factory. If you want your fucking RoboCop to shoot his weapons. Ah, jump, you stupid fucking... I went from like 130% to 27% because I missed odd jump. What the fuck, dude? How long do you think that guy hung there just waiting for RoboCop to show up? I don't have my rapid fire gun anymore. It's so fucked, man. They blew up RoboCop. They did it. They killed RoboCop. Fuck. Stupid ninja. Oh no, fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, fuck. His leg units were damaged and he couldn't. Oh man. Yeah, like sometimes he won't jump. I just hit the button a few times there and he was not jumping. Body unit malfunction. I froze up. That's an interesting idea if you implement it in a way that doesn't completely fuck the game. And they have gone and fucked the game. But like when it said body unit malfunction, I couldn't move anymore. It was I think if they're not gonna like list your body, you know, numbers anywhere in game, like it's, and seemingly not have a way to repair those units in the middle of a mission, I just, to have this number go up but still be like, oh, your shit is fucked, is not awesome. Oh, couldn't. We're just gonna keep going after what happened last time. It's like it times it. They know you're gonna make a jump over lava, and they're like, "No, this would be a really funny time if the jump stopped working." And you know what? They're right. You're right. That is a fun video game. I got a repair item, but I don't think I can do anything with it. That's like probably like after the mission's over, I can use it maybe. I fucking hate this. This is fucking... You know, they made choices. They made choices, right? No, jump, asshole! Ugh. Can't crouch. Can't pick things up if you can't crouch. Basically, if he goes into his sword swinging animation, it means you took damage. There's no like baited out kind of thing. You're just fuck this. Oh, this is so fucking miserable. And it's not necessarily because of like it being broken. It's because they made choices to make a bad game. They chose to make a terrible video game. And I cannot pick continue any longer. Like, this is worse than like, oh man, RoboCop can't make his way up the steps because the control is weird. This is like, they sat down and said, I got some good ideas here. What if RoboCop had systems, like, you know, his arms or whatever, and then like if his arms were low, he couldn't shoot his gun, maybe? I don't know. What would that be a thing? And they said, ah, yes. This is good, though. Okay. Fuck me. RoboCop. RoboCop 3. You thought maybe they would get better at making RoboCop games as they continued to make. No! At least it has sound effects and music at the same time. It's more than I can say than a lot of other similar games. We got RoboCop up here at 324. RoboCop 2 down here at 368. This is worse than RoboCop 2. It's worse than Hudson Hawk. Again, it's like it's the problem with RoboCop 3, like the unfortunate thing here is that there's ambition on display. You know what I mean? Like there's things in here that if you had been able to make a like fully realize those thoughts of RoboCop's arms and legs and body having percentage meters of their own and, you know, malfunctioning in different ways and all of that. Like if they had in mission, you know, it's a game that needs a subscreen, really. And if you could apply some of those repairs mid-mission, which might not make sense because RoboCop gets fixed back at the base, and, you know, there's like lore reasons why RoboCop can only be repaired so much in the field or whatever, but like a better way to kind of manage the malfunctions would have made this a better game, you know. And instead it's a situation where it's like, yeah, dude, I mean, sometimes you can't move and sometimes your gun doesn't work, and you can't really see why. Like you inherently know, like, oh well, I didn't have enough repair units to make this, you know, to really fully repair RoboCop between level 1 and 2, and so I'm going in damaged. But at the same time, they also build a lot of they built some fairly unavoidable damage into the game by having, you know, something as simple as crouching enemies. And so are you really expected to do this very nimble RoboCop dance of like, I need to crouch here, then jump over these bullets and do this? Like, no, dude, no one's, you know, like, especially in a game where the ability to aim your shots up and down is very limited and not fully realized. Also, like, there's just none of these systems fit together in a way that make all that work, right? And you could see a world where it does, and you'd be like, but at that point, you're not making a RoboCop game, right? If you're relying on the player to jump over bullets and do this and like do basically acrobatics with RoboCop, that's not RoboCop. So like they aren't necessarily true to the character. They aren't necessarily, like, the whole point is like, oh, RoboCop's a walking tank. It really takes a lot to fuck him up. And so they build these systems in that you have to deal with that aren't, again, like, just aren't really done very well either. And it's a fucking mess, man. It's a fucking mess. It's worse than this Star Wars game. Akari 3 The Rescue is a better game. Widget is a better game. Is it better or worse than the Praticus conflict? That's an interesting... It's a little bit worse. But it's better than Target Renegade. So it's our new number 408. RoboCop 3, man. It's a shame. Like, you know, and I think the part of the reason why the RoboCops thing in this era is such a shame is because that original Data East arcade game is actually pretty cool. You know, it's got good fun voice samples, and, you know, the sample, like the audio of, you know, him pulling his gun out of his leg, and it's got the little bonus stage kind of first person little target shooting things, and like those arcade games, those first couple anyway, are like pretty good. And so, like, you want to believe that they would have made good home versions of those games, or they would have, you know, but like, god damn, dude. No. Like, they really... RoboCop is a franchise that I feel like never, like only recently, really. I mean, with that game that came out, was that last year, the year before? Rogue City, like that RoboCop thing is like is probably the first good RoboCop game since the arcade version of RoboCop 2, right? Like there's just a good long run of garbage. You know, they started strong with those arcade games, and then all this shit that Ocean did, and, you know, there's some 16-bit stuff, and I don't know, the RoboCop property went off the rails pretty early anyway, so I guess maybe it's not too shocking that the games never really made good on that stuff back then. All right, because you demanded it, we're going from one licensed game to another. Graz wanted to see this next one. And this is another franchise that I feel like has been very, very bumpy over the years. Let me find it here. There we go. All right. It's time to play a little of this. It's Batman: Return of the Joker. Okay. That's a good noise. Look at this pause screen. How? Okay. Batman requires N. I don't know that I don't know that I've played this. This is I played a lot of the other Batman game with small Batman, you know, and this cool little wall jump thing. That game does not hold up, I don't think, but all right, we got like a Mega Buster here. That's fun. What the fuck was going on there? All the way back, huh? Weirdly like they sat down and said, what if we made a, you know, a Castlevania meets Mega Man kind of. So what, do I gotta wait till this guy activates before I can even start this fight? No, just I gotta like jump over him? What? Can I only hit him when his... Yeah, okay. I gotta wait for him to open up. Got it. What? Oh. I was like, I was freaking out there for a second because Batman just started moving on his own. I was like, oh, he's falling. He's gonna fall into this hole. That was an auto-scrolling level, huh? That's, Can I not? Okay, I can't jump up there. Okay. All right, I have no effect over any of those things. Oh, great. What the hell? Batman's got star power! I'm gonna shoot you with my stardust. Go! What? Okay, now do I get to fight the thing? No. Oh. What the fuck? This guy looks like bad Rad Spencer. I have a lot of power compared to this guy. This is a weird game. I'm Batman, he says. Right, C was the explosive one. I don't really want C. Yeah! game is, yeah, this is a weird game. Like his weapons, like this. Oh fuck! You took too long to turn it into an S. But am I already at max level? I mean, that's what that B meter is, right? My B is off the charts. I got so much B. I'm dropping them B's on them. Oh. So I filled up the B meter, and now I just shoot for a while and drain it out? What the fuck? That's stupid. That's dumb. What the why are we on a jetpack? What is Batman up to? I mean, this is like a level of, you know, like graphical. This is nice. Like it's very flashy. It's just weird that this is a Batman game, I guess. I don't know. Check out my car. No, I keep picking up C's, and I don't really want it. I wouldn't mind like a little bit more opportunity to like recover some health, but maybe I'm just going too fast. Any of these say like L or like, okay, so like, oh, B is just, oh, okay. But yeah, there's nothing. Ah! All the way back here, huh? Let's try B again. See, there's not much for you to do, you know, like, yeah, you can time jump over the, like, it's just not fun, man. I don't know. Also, like, these are bad homing shots. These do not bend enough. I'm trying to bend it like Batman. Okay, so that's the last. And then just rockets. Ah, man. Ugh. Maybe if I was shooting faster. Stuff's kind of annoying, man. The way this game is built is kind of annoying. You hiding something over here? No? I wasn't... That's fun. Oh, it's the debris afterwards. Okay. It's like they just wanted to put like one too many things on screen. Like, oh, that didn't get you. How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? I tried to... Ha-ha! We'll try S instead. Good. 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 Right, that's there. Oh. This homing thing is the worst! Ah! What is this ugly ass look? Where does this put me? Fuck you. All right, what weapon's gonna do us the best here? Get in or get out, I say. Oh, that prevents my... Oh, okay. So when he gets hit, it prevents me from charging up my charge attack. Good. Right. Good. It's going. It's. I mean, let's try this and. Right. Oh. I can't because the stupid thing is there. This is. Nailed it. Nailed it. Didn't that... It's a weird... It's a weird set of interactions. You know what I mean? I mean, I feel like I'm jumping about as light as I can. Really just tapping. Can I slide off the edge of things? It was sticking. Okay, at least the slide felt like it was sticking to edges last time, like when I usually use it, but maybe I could slide down there. I'm just gonna go back to bed. Because like sometimes you slide and it doesn't really take you anywhere, you know, because it's the way it handles edges is a little weird. Oh my god. Oh, that was well timed. Yeah, this is continuing to go great. Being a detective is all about deduction. And deduction is often about hypotheses, trial and error, things of that nature. See, like my hypothesis was that this would hit me if I were crouched next to this box, but it does not, and now we know that. Of course, we also did not pick up a weapon of any kind, so... This one, right? Yeah. So do I need to be like extra super mega careful on this jump, or do I just need to walk off the edge? Well, that's fine. Ah, spiders! Why is Batman powering up like that? What is... There goes Mr. Freeze or the Penguin, whoever that was. You really want me to be Weird Batman, huh? They're just like, nope, we're gonna keep giving you pips of this, and then there's gonna be like 2 enemies. It's not, you don't really need it. Weird goo monsters on the train, Ninja Turtles or something. Get moving, Batman! Oh, you asshole. Great. Sure. The stage length and style seems almost random in nature. Finally, an elevator sequence. Man, I don't want to fucking do this ever again. Yeah! Oh, man. Yeah, the Return of the Joker. There he was. Did you see him all over? It's crazy, that crazy guy. Getting up to his hijinks, you know. Joker stuff. Well, I don't think this is as good as Batman the video game. It's not a, like, it's a neat idea. Like, they're kind of like over the top take on you know, his arsenal and them trying to do these fighting game like boss fights with the way they do the versus screen and the meters and all of that. It's but it's not great. It's not great. It feels off, like the slide feels very jerky in a way that doesn't make it as useful as you would want. I think it is maybe the big problem with that. Unavoidable damage and some areas where you're getting kind of backed off of moving ledges, you know, because of that damage is a little frustrating. You know, it's certainly not the only game to do that. And they mitigate that with unlimited continues anyway. So, you know, you can just kind of like slop your way through it. You know, and that feels like a game that anyone could finish if you just put in the fucking time. I think the way that, you know, they're putting when they put enemies behind power-ups and then when you shoot the power-up, it stops your bullets. I think that's crazy. I think that's like just fucked up, man. You know, like the little charge attack stuff is kind of cool. Like, it's a neat looking game. Like, out of the gate, you're like, oh, there's like a little bit of Mega Man, a little bit of Castlevania here. Like, there's something to this, but it just ultimately, I think it's a little too messy to work. And in some ways, I like the way that levels will just end abruptly. Like, there's, you know, like I said, the level length. Well, the level length is not that different from level to level. It's just that some are easier than others, I guess, is maybe more the situation. But yeah, I don't know. It's an okay looking game. I think Batman looks weird in this game. I don't like the art style all that much. But like it still has kind of it has a style, which, you know, a lot of games we're still struggling with at this point. But like, yeah, it is no Batman the video game. It is no Shadow of the Ninja. You know, it's no Clash at Demon Head. But like it's it's better than Wampum. But it's no Clash at Demon Head. I'd say it's yeah. I mean, when we think about it scientifically, it's better than Little Nemo, the Dream Master. It's better than Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2, right? Let's look this up here. It's better than this weird Port of Smash TV, yeah. I suppose it's better than North and South. It's better than Mission Impossible. It's better than Wizards and Warriors. It's better than Rambo. It's better than Lethal Weapon. It's better than Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2. Is it better than Heavy Barrel? I suppose so. It's better than Die Hard. It's better than RC Pro-Am 2. You know what? It's better than Wacky Races, but it's no Final Fantasy. It's our new number 142. Is it Return of the Joker or Revenge of the Joker Returns? The Joker does not revenge. We all know this. Okay. That's a game that I feel like is on the cusp of like being way better than it is. And it would only need like some relatively minor tweaks to get there. But then, you know, like I bet the problem you run into at that point is like the minute you make that game just like 5% friendlier, you are probably making that game 9 minutes long or something. You know, you're just like, okay, we are blazing through this immediately. All right, next up, Ugly Lawn. Wanted to see this one. This is our carryover from last week that we didn't get to. I guess I didn't know that this game came out in the US. This seems like the sort of NES game that, you know, maybe would have just stayed in Japan, but yeah, it's here. Oh, 1990, huh? ImageFight. Kind of a late release for a port of ImageFight, I guess, right? Our cyber connector's okay. That's good. This sure doesn't sound like a 1990 video game. I bet the Japanese version has a much earlier year on it, doesn't it? Famicom was also 1990. Weird. I was like to say, like, ImageFight is not like that is not a 1990 game. That is like a. Is it 88 in arcades? Okay, I guess that's not that much earlier. All right. I always think of it as like an 85, 86 kind of thing, but all right. Well, we can't pick that up. We're just fully fucking stacked here. Wasn't enough to fade to black. Oh, we lost our thing. Oh, you got me. Tricky. Tricky, man. What? Wait. No kidding. No kidding. Fuck this game, man. Holy shit. Very nefarious, the you know, fireballs that chase you horizontally. It's a really messed up thing for them to do. One of my options is free to change directions, the other one is not. Like this music is some choices, man. I like that. The minute you get up there, he starts dashing in your direction the minute you get too close. Oh, I see. If I... Okay. It's got the audio of, check it out, man, I just bought this drum machine. No, you can make it make no, yeah. Check out this beat I made the same day I bought my drum machine. It's like the setting at the end of the keyboard audio banks where it gets into like, and it's got cool sound effects. And then suddenly you're making like drum beats out of gunshot noises and you're like, yes, now we're talking. I feel like people hold the arcade version of ImageFight in high esteem, in high regard. Like when it comes up, it's like, oh, ImageFight is like a good classic early. Like this, I don't really feel like this is. I'm guessing that this is not this game at its best. How come the rest of the game just doesn't have a background? Like stage 1, you get like some minor Xevious action with some ground, and then the rest of it's like, nope. You're like in perpetual boss fight mode here. It doesn't, yeah, I'm not really doing anything when it, you know. Like, as long as I'm hovering over it, it constantly makes a noise, but it doesn't seem like there's a way for me to change. Maybe if I... No. I'm saying maybe if I hit A, that would do it, but... Time for a nice beverage. Okay. Oh, the music restarts on pause. This is like their interpretation of the end of the first stage of Gradius. I don't know, man, rocks. But then there's also a ship. That was a bit much. All right. Like by default, you don't really have a way to handle some of this shit that's headed your way, you know? Oh, I really should have got one of the turning ones because now I just have more shit firing forward. And that's not going to do me any good here. Ah! What is that, fancy shield? Come on. Am I stuck with the fancy shield thing? Oh my god. Like I can't blast out of this suit to get a different one. And if I am like rapidly firing, then the shield doesn't go up because I have to hold the button down. But I don't know. A shield is maybe not the worst thing in the world, but with the rest of the firepower I have, this is a fucking horrible situation. This is terrible. Big rock. The music's not amazing, but like, I don't know. Like I said, this does not feel like a game that came out in 1990. Like the background stuff, the music, like just the overall quality of it has that like early days simple mapper, you know, kind of vibe, and now we got to deal with this again. I feel like that's all coming at you just a little too fast to do the thing you need to do it. In a way that's like supremely uncool. I don't like this. I don't want to do this again. I keep getting extra lives too. I figured like, oh, I'll play it until then, you know, one way or the other. But I keep fucking earning extra lives. Is that another extra life? Am I like... Sure was. What the hell? Why are you doing this to me? Let's skip this one and go for something else just for fun. No, because I need it to get through these parts. Ah, fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? Okay. I can't remember which one of them was the stupid-ass shield. But I want to try to get a different, like, main weapon if I can. Let's see if... Oh, no. I thought I had a little more room to slip behind that thing. Fine. Another fucking extra life. This game is evil. What if I'm up here? Oh, but these things don't take damage, do they? I oh, ImageFight. It's, you know, there's something, you know, it's not. It's not without merit, but like this, the audio is really like I'm kind of taken aback by the release date of this game and the quality of the music and some of that stuff. Like there's weird stuff about it from a time perspective that just feels like, why would you like this is such a crummy sounding and in some ways looking game for that era. You know, that's not really, obviously it's not, we're not ranking it by when it was released. We're ranking it against every other game on the platform, which, as you all know, also does not do it any favors. So, but yes, that arcade version of the game is talked about, you know, very fondly in some circles, and I'm not seeing any real reason for that here in this version of the game. Like, nothing about ImageFight on the NES it has me going like, oh yeah, now we're talking shooters, especially by 1990 when it was released, you know. And so it's a game, and once you get rolling, you know, you got all your options, you got your power-ups and stuff. Like, it's not unfun, but I think the audio is pretty bad. You know, they don't have a shooting sound effect in there really, which, you know, is a blessing or a curse depending on what you're into. But it's the case where, like, okay, if you're not going to have sound effects, I hope it's because your music is awesome, and their music is not awesome. So it's this weird thing of like, oh, we got to get out of the way of these hot tunes. Oh, by the way, these tunes are pretty terrible. It's just it's a bad combo on that front for sure. And so you're left with just like, here's a vertically scrolling shooter. You know, this stuff's been done better both well before this and well after this, you know? So I think that's gotta hurt it. It's no Batman Return of the Joker. It's no Iron Tank The Battle for Normandy. You know, I don't hate ImageFight, but it's no Jaws. You know, it's no Solstice, The Quest for the Staff of Deimos. You know, it's not as good as Dino Wars Destruction of Spundulus. Popeye's a better game. Mullion's Secret Castle is awesome compared to ImageFight for sure. Bomberman 2 is a superior product. Rampart is a better game. Rad Racer 2 is a better game. As much as I dislike Eliminator Boat Duel, you'd be better off with a copy of that. These are the hard ones. Like, is it better or worse than Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2? Because let me tell you, there are a few games I hate more than Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. But when we let the science do the speaking, Wizards and Warriors 2 is a better game. Skate or Die is a better game. Krusty's Funhouse is a better game, even on the NES, which is not the best version, for sure. Nothing wrong with Krusty's Funhouse. At the end of the day, like, you know, you pick up 16-bit version of that, or go get the Amiga version or the original Amiga version where it was just called Rat Trap or whatever the hell it was. It's a decent little puzzle game. I think it's better than 1942. 1942 was the game I kept thinking of while we were playing this, in terms of like, the music is somewhat reminiscent of the bleeps, and we have not come a long way since the bleeps and bloops of 1942. So yeah. You know what? It's better than 1942, but it's no Yo Noid. It's our new number 308. Alrighty. And let's get a look at it. There you go. ImageFight. From your friends at IREM, the Moon Patrol people. Davis wanted to see this next game. And who am I to deny such a request? This is Rock and Ball. I like some video game pinball. Do we want to play pinball? Whatever this is. Lady Money Pinball. Or whatever this is. Let's start with pinball. I just like some pinball-ass pinball, personally. What in the fuck are you... We're gonna go with Lisa. Great. Shake, shake, shake. It's like they forgot to put bumpers in down here, the way every pinball machine has. Oh man. It's not a good... This is a bad pinball machine that they have made. And I don't know if you can see, but it feels like it's faking the physics on... Oh my god, on that little loop in the upper left. Like when you get up there, it just feels like it kind of just... the Rock and Ball times. Continued or end? Yeah, I'm here to continue. We're going Diana this time. You know, I say I don't like a lot of hero-based shooters, but hero-based pinball? Now you're talking. This is... Fuck you. Yeah, the flippers are really short. Like, you can nudge the ball, but like the space between your flippers is so wide that I feel like I need to mash the hell out of the buttons if I'm gonna hope to counteract that center lane bullshit. Oh, yeah, see, that was that went up there so slow. It did not deserve to go all the way up that ramp, but it just kind of fakes it. Do I get anything for that? I lit up all the stars. No extra noise. No just... Oh, that turns them off again. That's fun. That's fun. I like to have fun. Oh, man. All right. All right, John. There's like nothing here. There's nothing here to shoot at. You can't tilt the table with the B button if your right flipper is up. Like the B button doesn't do anything if your flipper is up, which is weird. But I guess that evens it out because on the other side it's okay. So I can't tilt the table the other way either. What a fucking strange mess of a fucking game this is. All right, we got keys. Keys. Did we get anything? Did I get any like extra points for that? Did something fun happen on the pinball machine? Did it make a noise? None of those things? None of those things. Let's try this other one. Pick one of the following power or skills. 10 balls. And they call me old 10 balls. Special 1P, 5 balls. Max flipper. Pair A or pair B. I'm going to go with max flipper. The hell am I looking at? I mean, bet 1,000. I don't know. Like what? Playing Plinko with a pinball. What? Good. Oh, fuck. Why is it? Friends, this is miserable. I won 0. Did I need to get like a 3 in a row or something? Like a tic-tac-toe type situation? I had 10 balls. I don't know, man. Fuck off. Oh, something good happened. Maybe. Oh, did I get all 4 corners? Because those the 4 corners are blinking. Now I love this game. Give me that 2, you garbage dump! What a fucking... Alright, let's try this one. Do we want bomber, thunder, or attack? We got choices inside of choices here. Let's try bomber. We'll go with Tom. Oh. And we'll play against John, I guess. Battle flipper. Okay, I see. Yeah, this is like when the very few pinball machines out there that are designed to be this like competitive multiplayer thing with like slopes in the middle and like it's always a neat idea, but dude. Oh, he's on that side now? Okay. Wait, was he always on this side? I scored 2 points without having to do anything, so it's going great. I feel like you need a line or some kind of indication of the slope. The ball blew up. What the fuck? Like the shot clock expire or something? Oh, we're not. Time for thunder. Oh, it does the stupid thing. It does the awful thing that friggin' Pinball Quest does. Where I can move, like I have to push up and down to move my flippers from position to position instead of it just having flippers in all positions and just working. This is diabolical. I think the idea of like the like battle pinball, hey, we're gonna have like a two-sided like this is not a terrible idea. Again, was it? It's the joust pinball machine is like this, right? But like visually, you need something that is like better about indicating the slope and how close you are to tipping over to the other side, and Great. I mean, I guess I gotta move the flippers out of the way to... Okay, let's try the third one. Attack! Suck it. I give you the business. Oh! I couldn't get back in time. Because this is bad. On account of this is bad. Ah! The way it switches sides and stuff is kind of awkward. I feel like... With the sides being identical, there really isn't a need to change every ball. Especially when playing against the computer, who cares? Gotcha, I guess. Okay, what's this last one do? Sports. These two things are the same thing. When you remove them from their actual thing, it's just the same thing. The sports pinball. Okay, so here I move back and forth. This is like garbage foosball. You gonna launch that? Oh, this is my launch. I don't. The different like A and B flip the flipper in different directions. Yeah, take that. I think the way it switches sides every ball is not great. Oh, you got me. This is an interesting idea. Like, I don't know. You could do worse. When it comes to, you know, making weird foosball. If you're like, I like foosball, but it's not like pinball enough, then I don't know. Maybe this is for you. Let's try ice hockey. These are all bad. Like, the ball physics don't feel good on any of it. You know, that's kind of the other. Hockey. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Yeah, okay. So that's Rockin' Ball. Did anyone make an arcade foosball with a trackball or a spinner? There was an arcade football game with a trackball, but foosball. I don't think so. None that I can think of. Ultimately, Rockin' Ball is bad pinball, and that's the and then it's got a bunch of other modes in it that are not great either. But again, I like the idea of their weird fake foosball, soccer, and ice hockey modes. That's something that I could see if you were a very bored kid with a friend, that you could get into 2-player Rockin' Ball. But even then, like the way the way it does not convey the slope on the table, really messes that up. Like, that part of the game could be done extremely better than it is. And that's, you know, so even the part that you look at and go, if they quadrupled down on this, then maybe you could have something. They messed up in a lot of ways there too. The pinball part of it is a terrible pinball table. The weird bingo pachinko thing is complete ass. And then the battle pinball and the sports battle pinball did not need to be 2 separate modes, for one. And then that stuff kind of suffers from just visual a lack of visual cues and what have you. But ultimately, I think, you know, you can debate the finer points of Rockin' Ball all day long if you wanted to. The big sweeping issue with it is that ball move feel bad. The part where you are doing a pinball, like the physics on the ball, everything about that part of the game, the flippers, the feel of the flippers and so on, a lot of that stuff is just very, like, it's extremely subpar compared to some other pinball games on the platform. And ultimately that just kind of crushes all of it. It's just like, hey man, this whole thing feels bad. We're in sub ImageFight territory, you know. That's I think very clear. This is no Street Fighter 2010 The Final Fight. It's no Akari Warriors 2 Victory Road. It's no Pinball Quest. Pinball Quest does the same, like the some of those battle tables had you push up and down to move flippers from one position to another, and Pinball Quest is the first game that I played that did that. This has a little bit of that as well, and it doesn't feel good. It feels bad. Just have the flippers. You know, I don't know. Like, oh, we can't have that many sprites on screen. Then I don't know. Maybe don't make it. Maybe don't make it then. Maybe make something different then if you can't swing it, because yikes. You'd be better off with a copy of American Gladiators. Dig Dug 2 Trouble in Paradise is a better game. The Pradicus Conflict is somewhat superior. But it's, yeah, man. Is it better or worse than the Untouchables? It's worse than the Untouchables, but it's better than Mappy Land. It's better than Bart versus the World, but it's no Untouchables. It's our new 417. Rock and ball, because that's what I do, baby. I rock and then I ball. Oh, yeah. Pac-Manis wanted to see the next one. This game is unlicensed. This is an unlicensed video game. Shh. It's called Shockwave by American Game Cartridges. All right, just in time for the Steam Box Pusher sale comes Shockwave. Though I guess it looks like I'm blowing up boxes, huh? Okay, this little intro screen serves as a good tutorial. We can teleport. We want to get the sparkly things. Minor work. Okay, so the shockwave will cause the blocks to move. And then these cracked ones just blow up. Pleasant noise. Pleasant noises coming out of this. Why is there a dog in the middle of this nebula? Really screwed it up here. So like I can't move individual blocks. I can only move restart maze. can't, yeah, I can't shoot until the blocks have resolved themselves and stopped moving. Oh, did I trap myself in here? Oh no, that was the last of them. I don't need to. There's no exit. Teleport trap. Code LDS. I will go in the teleport trap. So yeah, it's important to look at the whole level, I guess, because if I don't shoot this way, then I can't shoot this one this way and get in here. Oh, but I also, now I can't, how do I? Okay. Oh, that moved both of them. I didn't think that was gonna... I was not thinking. I was not thinking. And, see, that could have worked, but since I didn't blow that up first... I mean, we're basically fucked, but we should probably go try to look at this part over here. I'm guessing that these are here for a reason. I'm guessing that I can do this. Okay, we need to teleport. Oh god, oh god. Oh, I lost a shield. That's... whatever. Okay, so we would like this one to go here. And then we need this one to go up here. That'll send that one over that way, which hopefully won't cause a problem later. But now we can do this to send that over there. We can blast that one away to get these. We can blast this one down here. And then we can do this. And then we can do this. This needs a, I need to be able to scroll around. I need to be able to pause this and scroll around the screen and see what the fuck is on this level without having to go there. Okay, so you cannot shockwave the breakable blocks. If I send that block all the way over here, is it going to cause a problem? No. Oh, but I should have... Because I need to do this to block those fireballs so that I can go this way. Okay, the thing I was about to say is the fireballs are fucking stupid and they're getting in the way for no good reason. But that's not bad. Right there. Hall of more doors. What does this do? Nothing. Oh, but I can send shockwaves through here. Well, we've probably broken it, but... Okay. I probably fucked this one, but... You know, like, this game suffers from, like, there's no good reason to... There's no good reason to have a number of lives here, really. I could go either way on the idea of a timer while we're at it, but, So how do I get those two that are in that other teleporter? I thought that maybe it was going to be like gauntlet teleporter rules where you kind of automatically teleport to the closest one, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Nope, I fucked that up already. Well, actually, what if I did this? No, because it's just going to leave that there. Yeah. I like the idea of this. I mean, there's nothing, you know, there's nothing inherently wrong with this as a concept. This could be done better. I think that's maybe the thing is, as I look at this and think, you know, if it just had, I don't know, like I said, you know, like the things about like lives, if it had the ability to very kind of quickly scroll around the screen so you could get a look at the full puzzle, because there's a lot of stuff happening off screen. You know, you create a shockwave and then you need to contend with that off screen, you know, where the thing is going off screen. And I think they do a pretty good job of like setting it up mechanically, like the having, you know, some decent early levels to kind of ease you into the ideas of like, what do the squiggly lines do? Like you know, you get a feel for that part of it pretty quickly, and that's nice. But the other thing I would say is that it ramps up a little fast. You know, this would probably benefit from a few more easy levels up front. And way less of a timer. And better audio all around. Like, why have any of this? Why have continues? Why have numbers of lives? Like, there's really just no, you know, but I guess the thing I'll say is that a lot of game developers were arcade-brained for a lot of years, and, you know, they spent a long time. It would take us quite a few decades, ultimately, to get to a point where, you know, lives in a lot of games got deprecated, or they found different ways to handle the idea of like, well, what happens if you run out of lives? You know, Mario games started doing things where it's like, oh, you can continue with the checkpoint all you want, but if you run out of lives, then you got to start the level over or the world over. You know, they've tried it a few different ways over the years, and then also made it super easy to just stockpile a zillion lives. And so, you know, this game comes from a different era when the thinking was very different around that. And that's why you see this, you know. But, like, if you were making this game today, if you were like, check out this idea for my hot new indie puzzle game, you probably wouldn't put lives in it. You probably would allow, well, I mean, modern resolutions would allow you to put the entire puzzle on screen all the time if you so chose. I bet in almost every case of every level in this game. And you might even put in an undo, sort of like, you know, Shove It, the warehouse game and other kind of Sokoban style games have. Just let me take a move back instead of having to restart completely. That might be something that you then limit, like, oh, you have a limited number of undos or something, you know. But even then, you know, we're really just kind of talking about things that would just make the experience a little more slick. So what I need to do is send a couple of them up. Like that. So that I can then send one over here. And then we can send one down there. And then we can send this block off that away so I can get those. But what did that do? Oh, that put another block here. I don't really know what you would do to get a... If we send this one down and then this one like that, then we can send... Well, I guess I can shove these out now, right? So it really is just a matter of figuring out, like, okay, how do I get in here? What do I got to do to get in there? Which that's... No part of that is made clear. There. Sometimes the teleporters are one way, sometimes they are not, is the answer there. Extra time. So sure, man, I don't know. You could do way fucking worse than this. Well, now we've gone and done it. And shooting this here doesn't get us anywhere either. Yeah, this, you know, sure. Oh, I didn't realize I could just shoot from a distance no matter what. It wasn't just the... I thought that the beams carried that. That I couldn't just... Okay, so you can kind of shoot your shots from anywhere. Got it. Well, we fucked this one all up, but as far as a mechanic for a puzzle game like this, sure, the little shockwave thing, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think that works. It's not, like, great. I don't know, you know, but it's something for you to chew on if you like that style of puzzle game, for sure, you know? Like I said, if this was like an indie game, you know, and it had the quality of life stuff, that's sort of that's sort of where it breaks down. Is like... Just being able to scroll around the screen and maybe being able to undo moves, I think would be huge. huge for this game, in terms of just like making it friendlier. Also, I think the difficulty ramps up maybe a little too fast. Like the first few puzzles are definitely like showing you things. But it feels like maybe they could have gone a little bit slower with that. That's the sort of thing that maybe you put 5 or 10 tutorial levels at the front that are a little more explicitly like, hey, we're going to show you this mechanic. You're not going to get stuck because we're going to give you ways out of it just to make sure that you learn what you need to learn here before you proceed. It could use a little bit more of that just to kind of better introduce players to the ideas in the game. But that's something that I think later puzzle games just did better with overall. So yeah, kind of hard to have it too harsh of a criticism of that aspect of the game, but that's definitely something that should be a little bit better at minimum. It's better than RoboCop 3. It's better than Menace Beach. It's better than RoboCop 2. It's better than Hatris. But it's no Ghoul School, that's for sure. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde's a better game. Home Alone is a better game. Cobra Command is a better game. Stanley the Search for Dr. Livingston's a better game. It's better than The Jungle Book. Is it better or worse than that weird-ass Superman game? It's worse. That Superman game has merit. It's a good weird thing. It's our new number 368. Interesting, like Shockwave. Yeah, like that's a neat idea. Again, I think the execution leaves something to be desired. But there you have it. Our new number 368. All right. Let's see if we can do this one. Let's see if we can make this one happen in the time we have remaining. This is a little game from your friend and mine, Alex DeMeo. This is Alex DeMeo's Race America. Designed by Alex DeMeo, programmed by Frank Kovitz and Alex DeMeo. Oh my. Lance Slick, he's known for his cool moves and a hot foot. Mike Linguini, this hot Italian, swerves all over the road. Derek Stetson, a tough Texan who herds racers just like cattle. Ito Speedo, this black belt driver will blow your doors off. Vava Vroom, she's the top female racer. She's a girl. That's what in the cavalcade of stereotypes we get to this one. It's a lady. She's the top lady. Pierre Sedan, he'll block your pass every time in high style. Hans von Brakeman, get too close to him in your history. AJ Turbo, there's no fooling around with AJ, he's king of the road. I like that you get to the end and it's just like generic white guy, but of course he looks super angry. AJ Turbo, Don't fucking set foot on his compound unless you want to get an AR-15 pointed at you. I don't know. Lance Slick. It's a decent little walking animation for a game that didn't need one. Race America indeed. Oh, I gotta shift it. I gotta shift it into... We're not in... We can't... I don't know how to... I gotta shift into first here. We gotta figure out how to get out of neutral here. This is... Uh-oh. Okay, you can't be holding the gas when you push up. Why am I playing in the bottom left corner like this? Seems weird that... I should restart now that I know how to shift. Oh, look at this. Fighting it out. Now I'm up top. That's an interesting transition. Like, you know, it's kind of weird that it's just like you only get music there in the tense passing sequence. The way the car slides around the bottom, like as I'm shifting lanes and stuff, feels very icy, feels very unrealistic. Just feels very weird. I like that. Like, these screens look okay. Let's advance to next opponent. New York to DC against Mike Linguini. tense. And then less tense. Oh, I'm in the... Oh, he passed me? What the fuck happened? Okay, I was looking at the wrong screen. This whole small screen thing sucks. I don't dislike the idea of like the way it handles shifting. You know, you have to let up on the gas and push up, so it's kind of like a quick clutch style thing. Drop back one opponent. Okay. Right. Bad shifting there on my part. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know. That's what it is. If you swap on a crash, like it doesn't, like there's no transition, it's just like boom boom, and I don't know. That could be handled a little better, I think. A more dramatic noise or something, you know, just some kind of better indicator. Oh. Like, that sucks. Like, okay, I'm looking here, and now I gotta very quickly look up here. Like, I don't think that's weird. What are we doing? Oh, I'm out of gas? And then it swapped as I was, like, trying to maybe... Am I supposed to hit these cans? I thought that maybe those were obstacles to be avoided, but maybe they are fuel to be collected, huh? Oh, almost there. Nope. Okay. You know. This is a neat idea. Like aspects of this are really well done. And like the idea of like, hey, we're gonna put you in a smaller, you know, to maintain aspect ratio or whatever. It's not the worst idea in the world, but like, I don't know. You could have just put a little thing on the side of the screen, at least for a single player, that just shows the relative position of the car I'm trying to race. I don't need to see his full screen. The way traffic kind of just comes at you at a set pace when you're going at top speed, it's just like, here's another car, here's another car, here's another, is like very Night Driver. Like, it feels very artificial. Whoop. Like, as soon as one car disappears, the next one immediately appears. It's very phony. It feels like something Absolute would do, given their kind of history with making Atari 2600 games and such. There you go. All right. Like, this is decent. I don't know. Like, you know, decent music. Like, it handles well enough. It's a little overly slippery, I guess I would say. That's probably the main issue with it, is that just like the steering just feels very, just feels overly loose in a way that's just like icy, you know, slippery all over the road. The shifting mechanic is interesting from a gameplay perspective. The attempt to have kind of multiple perspectives and everything else, I think, is kind of cool. The idea of having multiple opponents, kind of one per leg, and you kind of work your way up and down the tree as you race America, is not terrible. Yeah, it's like, it's all right. It's decent. I might even say aspects of it are good. You know, certainly better than Shockwave. It's better than the NES version of Afterburner. It's a better game than Mock Rider. Like, it's better than Rad Racer 2. I might prefer it to Rad Racer 1, actually. When we went and played Rad Racer 1 again, it was like, eh. Just because the way the shifting is involved and some of that stuff, I think is kind of cool. I don't know. Frustrating when you kind of have to get up to speed. You know, like the shifting is not always welcome. Is it better or worse than Super Sprint, a game that I went back and got the rest of the retro achievements for, and have since mastered the game? I think Super Sprint's a better game, but the AI is so brain dead. It's so simple. It's no Milone's Secret Castle, that is for sure. It is no Milan's Secret Castle. That's a better game. It's better than James Bond Jr., though. So it is kind of right in here. Yeah, it's better than that funky port of Super Off-Road. It's better than Thunder and Lightning. It's no Wrath of the Black Manta. It's better than Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf, but it's not as good as Super Sprint. It's our new number 232. All right. Capital M. DeMeo. Not a lot of games on the NES that bear the designer's name on the box, though it doesn't really show in-game that way. In other territories, this was called something else. It was like ZR1 Corvette or whatever it was. Like the credits are in-game, so his name is in the game, but it is not on the title screen in-game. There you have it. Number 232, Alex DeMeo's Race America. And that's going to do it for this week. I don't know, man. A very interesting batch of games. Shockwave, better than I expected. Rockin' Ball, way worse than I remember. ImageFight. Oh, boy. 516 games on the list. As always, you can go to 8bitnintendo.science if you want to view a very handy version of the list that has timestamps to all the videos and all of this stuff. Episode 90. There you go. 90 of these things. Next up on the list for next week, Tim wanted to see a game called Star Tropics. I don't know what that is. So maybe we'll start with that next time out. And see how it all goes. I hope you have a good weekend. Podcast will probably be on Monday next week because they're going to take my power out for most of the day on Tuesday for some kind of upgrade in the neighborhood. So program note there. I will see you then and have a great weekend. Take care.